In terms of consistency, not necessarily pace or position, does he remind you of any of your ex-teammates at Chelsea?
Inconsistency in the way that he was. Who could I pick out?
Don't say yourself.
No, I definitely wouldn't.
You can.
Gianfranco Zola was consistent in everything he'd done. You know, but they're different personnel in different positions. He played slightly. We played a diamond. He played off the front man. So they were slightly different personnel, but on a consistent basis, on his ability. Franco's got more ability than William.
Than most players, I think, as well.
He has. But like on a consistent basis, Franco was always someone you could rely on. And I think at the moment, Danny touched on, I think William is that person at the moment. You can rely on him along with Hazard. And I think when you start to get quite a few of them, I think all of a sudden it makes it a little bit easy. You know, you look at midfield, you look at Jorginho, you look at Kante.
They set the standard, Dennis, don't they?
They really do.
In training, in matches, you know, and the manager can go, look, this is why he's playing. You get players coming in, knocking on the door. Why am I playing? And they can go, well, look, because you're not putting these levels of effort in training. You're not putting these levels of consistency in matches. If you want to be in the team, you've got to go beyond what the likes of Willian and Hazard are doing.
Just because you're here, I need to ask, who impresses you more technically, Zola or Hazard?
Ah,
come on.
Thanks. Do you know what? I've got to say Franco, and the reason why is because I was fortunate enough to be able to play. I've never played with Hazard. I've never seen him close up. What I see now is amazing. But I've got to say I was fortunate enough to play alongside Gianfranco Zola, and some of the things he could do, how he manipulated that ball was quite frightening, you know. So I'm going to have to go with Gianfranco Zola.
Zola for you?
Yes, for me.
I mean, two exceptional players, slightly different the way that they played. I've been down and I've seen Hazard in training, and all of a sudden it just stands out on the wing, does nothing, doesn't look interested. All of a sudden picks the ball up, goes bum 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 bum, past 4 or 5 players, slots it in the bottom corner. He has that ability to switch it on at a moment's notice, and that is so difficult to do.
But I also see Franco from a set point of view as well. You know, set play, he can bend the ball and put it in the top corner, no hesitation. I don't normally see Hazard on the set plays. You know, you see William, you see other personnel on the set plays, Alonso, whereas Franco could do everything. He could go past people, he could take free kicks, he could shoot from outside the box, he could go either way, and that's why I go with Franco as well.
And that's why we all know his name is Gianfranco Zola. Do you think he's very involved in terms of the tactics?
I think he is. He works a lot with Morata, I know that. He wants to try and work with him constantly to get the best out of him. He knows he needs more goals, you know, so he's constantly on him in the right way. And I think there's, you know, if you've got someone that's of his calibre, Gianfranco Zola, helping you to do better things.
What does help, Dennis, is the fact that not only is Zola an exceptional talent, and obviously at coach lot, he knows the Premier League, and he knows what it takes to come into even when he played was an even more physical Premier League, so he can give that advice to Morata, and he can help him through that spell. So that's been the accusation labelled at Morata sometimes. He's not quite strong enough at times.
Yeah, and Franco wasn't strong. Do you know what I mean, in size-wise? But do you know what? He knew how to manipulate certain people in certain situations in movement.